Hey, what is up, everyone? I am Jim LaBuda, and today we are going to take a look at the golf swing of American golfer Ally Ewing, who currently holds a 5-shot lead after 36 holes at the AIG Womens Open Championship. She's a 3-time LPGA Tour champion, going for her first major victory. Ally is a tremendous ball striker, but we've been talking a lot about weight shift and creating lag in the golf swing. Ally does a tremendous job of using a correct weight shift and sequencing to create lag. So let's go ahead and take a look as to how she does that. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to put a line over here on her right hip line. We just did a video the other day talking about how to load your trail side correctly. And as you can see, once Ally starts shifting in her trail side here, there's a lateral movement a little bit to the side there. But then the first thing that happens is that right hip really starts to turn behind her. The other thing we want to notice here is her hands the whole time are going to stay right in front of her chest as she starts taking the golf club away. There are no excess movements of the hands and arms. This is all rotation that's creating this tremendous width and this tremendously powerful golf swing. As she gets to the top of the swing, you can see at this point, if we watch what happens with the right hip, she's definitely rotated that hip behind her. But from this point, there's really not a lot of rotation. This is more a lift of the hands and arms, but this is where the lag starts to happen here. So what I want you to focus on at this point is how the correct sequencing of the golf swing is going to produce lag. We're going to watch how this lead hip here, she makes a lateral movement to the lead side. And as you can see, as she does that, she's making that lateral movement before the hands get to the top of the backswing. That is what's creating the lag in the golf swing right there. And as she starts coming down, you can see that as the lead arm gets parallel to the ground, look at this angle that's now created in the golf swing. This, ladies and gentlemen, is lag, and this is produced in the golf swing by proper sequencing, loading up the trail side correctly, and then starting the downswing with the lower body. This is how you produce lag correctly in the golf swing. As she gets into impact, you can see that once her hands get to the trail thigh, club's not necessarily parallel to the ground. She's lost a little bit of lag there, but Ally's not necessarily known for driving distance at this point. She's 9th on the LPGA Tour in greens and regulation. So her iron play and her approach play is what's very accurate. As she gets into impact here, what I want you to point out is at this point, again, ankle, knee, and hip on that trail side, or on the lead side. Very straight line, and she starts pushing up through the ground. And you can see there, very full release. But the best part about this is that as she continues to turn through, you see how that right shoulder continues through into the follow-through. Her whole body, the left ankle, knee, hip, torso, left shoulder, right shoulder, all in a straight line at follow-through. She's done a great job of releasing all her body weight into this drive. She's done a tremendous job. But the big thing I want you to notice here, or I want you to pay attention to, is from Ally Ewing, we can learn how proper sequencing and how a correct weight shift creates lag in our golf swing. You can see here, again, at the top of the swing, as she gets to the top, the lower body leads first. The lag that's created in the swing, the hands don't start the downswing. The upper body does not start. The downswing is started by the lower body, and that's what produces the lag and the speed and power in Ally Ewing's golf swing.